Well, what is up, everybody? Welcome to the channel and welcome to today's video. What we're going to be tackling today is starting to correct some of the damages and destruction that we've caused to this car over the last 10 or so years. So what that entails is going to be stripping off a lot of the broken, beaten panels, fixing the panels I can't unbolt, and getting everything sanded down, stripped, and ready for paint. So we are finally going to be repainting the old S14, getting rid of the purple color with the bass boat flake, and gonna try and go with a little something different. Haven't fully decided on what color I'm going to choose yet, but I have a few options that I'm looking to pick from. So comment down below what you think I should paint it and what you would paint it. Got fresh aero on the way, so hopefully, yeah, everything should go, well, I guess we'll see. I don't know how things are gonna go. I'm not much of a paint and bodywork guy, but we're gonna do our best to try to knock all this out ourselves. I may recruit some help from some friends along the way, like I usually do. We'll probably just be dismantling the car for now and stripping it down. But yeah, follow along for the entire process. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you wanna see the end result of this car and follow the journey. So enjoy the video. Okay, step one, what I want to do, what Jeff really wanted to do, peel off the black roof. It's just vinyl wrap. We wrapped both of our roofs in the previous video. It's held up all right. Now we're gonna make it better. We got a couple dimples to smooth out. So this has got to go in order to paint the car. This is what we're gonna start with. Get one last look at the car in full perp. And this was already peeled up by Jeff the other day. I think I'm gonna put you on a time lapse and get going on stripping this thing. Look at it. It's the last look. The 14 full part. It's time to get that orbital to work. Just like that. I decided to pop up a little plastic wall, try to keep some of the dust from getting on everything. But at this point, ain't nothing left to do but to do it. So, got my orbital in here, got the sandpaper. I guess it's time to get going on all this. Still work? Man, it's been a while since I picked up this camera, and today we're on another adventure. Solo this time, going for quite a ride. Got 700 miles to Houston. We have some big boxes of our own to go get. They landed in the port out there, and instead of paying shipping, I'm gonna go pick them up and take an adventure, find a few more little things along the way. It's gonna be a long couple days. made it. 10 hours later, 700 miles, one day, one way. We're gonna get some rest, wake up early for the morning, and go get our hands on the long-awaited surprise. All right, it's the next day in the great state of Texas with all the HEBs and taco chops. But yeah, I want to give a huge shout out to Garrett over at JDM Connect. He helped me get all this stuff brought over for a great cost and a reasonable time frame using containers. They got a port here in Houston. That's why I made the trip, and it was all for this. We got us some authentic goodness here. Got a full kit, got some fenders, some spiciness. While I was out here on the trip, I also ended up picking up some poly goodness for another car. So we got parts for 3 cars on this trip, killing all the birds with all the stones. But it's time to go ahead and get started on our return trip home. Long 11-hour drive, and once we get there, we'll unwrap everything and really go over what we got and show you the goods, show you where we're at with the projects. Holy shit. 1,530 miles later, we made it. We made it, and we got Arrow. So we've made a bunch of progress on the S14. A lot of it's all off camera. I stopped filming, I lost motivation. Regardless, we're back, we're making progress. The car is no longer purple, it's already a little bit white. But, you know, sorry you missed the color transformation. It's just primer. We're doing more primer. So, gonna be the name of the game with the paint. So I haven't really filmed much of it, but here we go. You get to see at least part of the process. I've already mixed my paint, so now I guess we get to spraying, boy. My garage is a mess.
I asked you to move your car. Wow.
Whoo, boy, it gets hot when you're spraying. Jet Boy took off. Yeah, so got some spraying done. It was already white with primer before, but I went a little too light, so I had to go back and do another coat to make it so you can't see the bottom underneath. There's still a few spots where it's kind of light, whatever, but now I think we can get a little bit of filler on the car, start filling in some of the low spots, some of the issue areas, like the quarter panels on both sides. Oh, a lot of runs, holy shit. And then after we get the Bondo laid on, we'll do high build on everything, block it all down. Or I guess it'd be maybe high build and then Bondo, block it all. And try to start smoothing out everything good enough so that we can figure out what color paint we're gonna throw on it. So it's kind of update on the S14, where we've been, what we've been doing, finally getting back to getting the ball rolling. Getting some material put on the car instead of removing it, and yeah, just one step at a time. Well, I got the high build primer all sprayed on there. Had a few issues. I didn't reduce the primer, and I kept spraying when I should have stopped. So I got some textured primer on the car. Not a huge deal. I'm gonna have to sand it all anyways. But it's just more work. So I'm just gonna kind of skim through a lot of the repetitive stuff of sanding and painting and body filler and painting and sanding and all that. So hopefully next time you guys see this car, it'll be ready for paint, ready for the final color. I did just get that ordered, so drop a comment down below if you want to take a guess on what the color is going to be. And there's at least 3 different shades of things. So take a guess. Let me know what you think. Hit the like button if you're happy I'm finally making videos again. Finally found motivation to work on this thing and make videos. So yeah, and as always, subscribe to see more. Don't forget to get outside and play in traffic.